everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about some supplements that you can take and things you can do to help if you have hair thinning. A lot of people who have autoimmune conditions like lupus or psoriasis, especially if it's on the scalp, will have a lot of hair loss, or if you just had a baby, you might notice that you have hair thinning or hairs falling out. So I'm hoping that some of these tips that I'm going to share with you, you can incorporate and hopefully help your hair. I can't promise anything. I'm not a doctor. I am just a person who had hair thinning. I have 3 kids. I had 3 pregnancies under 3 years. So all 3 of my kids, I found that like after I gave birth and even a little bit during my pregnancy, all my hair was falling out and it was getting so thin. I also have psoriasis, and it's actually, I'm in a flare, but it's actually healing really well. It's almost gone. But I had psoriasis as well, and I just felt like during those periods my hair was coming out a lot as well. So these are the tips that I tried. They worked so well for me, and I really hope they work for you. Anything I talk about or mention, any products, I will leave in the description box down below, so you guys can have easy access to that. But yeah, I'm gonna jump on in, and I just want to say that if you find that you have, if you have like balding or hair just falling out in clumps, or your hair is thinning or really like coarse, those are all related to nutrient deficiencies. I can't say specifically what it is because it comes down to the person and what they are deficient in specifically. Every single person is different, and everyone has different conditions and imbalances in their body that will cause hair thinning or something. So I can't say specifically. So these supplements that I'm gonna give you are more general, and there's definitely more research you can do on your own, or go see a naturopath to find your specific deficiencies and imbalances. And by finding your exact deficiencies and imbalances, you can help correct your hair loss and hair thinning problems. So the first thing is I would definitely add a zinc supplement into your diet. So your hair has a lot of minerals. If you do a hair mineral analysis test, they'll actually take some of your hair and they'll test it to see the minerals in it, and they can tell you what you're deficient in. And a lot of people with hair loss and hair thinning are deficient in zinc. We don't get it enough in our diet. It's one of the top minerals that we are deficient in. So I really recommend supplementing with some zinc. I won't give dosages or amounts because I just don't feel comfortable sharing how much you should be taking, because like I said, everyone is different. But you can either do your own motorcycle. You can either do your own research and just find out like what you feel you're comfortable with taking, or you can just buy zinc and follow the directions on the bottle. So zinc is definitely my top. I would also really think about adding in some calcium and magnesium. These are minerals that we should be getting in our diet, but a lot of us just are not getting enough of. They also help with, there's like so many trucks and all this traffic all of a sudden when I decide to film, but they also help with muscle relaxation too. So they're definitely something good you want to add in, and magnesium specifically is something we're very deficient in as well. So those are just a couple minerals. There are a lot of other things like selenium and iodine you would definitely want to think about adding in. A lot of the time, if you have hair loss, it's related to an underactive thyroid, and if that is the case, or sometimes overactive thyroid even can cause hair loss. And if that's the case, then supplementing with some iodine and selenium can really help support your thyroid, which in turn will help with your hair. So like I said, there are a lot of root causes and nutrient deficiencies, and I cannot address them all in one video. So those are just some of the main minerals I would definitely recommend supplementing with. And then in terms of actual supplements, the first one I'm going to say is a collagen. I talk about it a lot, but not because I'm just trying to like throw something out there. It's really truly because I have seen such amazing drastic changes in myself and in my family and friends who have used collagen, especially in terms of hair, skin, and nails. I love it. I take it 2-3 times a day. Right now I'm a brand ambassador for Further Food Collagen. So I have a discount code. I'll leave it in the description box below for 10% off. But there are so many brands of collagen you can look into. There's Organica, which if you are in Canada is a good option. Further Food is an American company. They do ship to Canada, but it is an American company. So if you prefer a Canadian company, Organica is fantastic. There is also Vital Proteins, and one of my all-time favorite is bone broth collagen from Ancient Nutrition. but Ancient Nutrition only ships within the US as of right now. So it's only good for Americans because they don't ship outside of the US, unfortunately. But I also have a discount code for Ancient Nutrition, and that collagen is the one I use the most because it's a bone broth collagen. So I like putting it in my smoothies because I'm also getting all the benefits of bone broth as well. You can get 20% off from anything from the Dr. Axe store, and he has lots of collagens and bone broth. So use my discount code if you would like. I don't get a commission or anything from any of my discount codes. It's just from the companies for you guys. So again, I will leave all of that in the description box below. So collagen is huge because it contains a lot of amino acids that are used for, amino acids are the building blocks of protein, and the specific amino acids in collagen are used to help support your hair, skin, and nails, and your joints and cartilage. So I really recommend supplementing with it, and you're not going to notice a change overnight. You're going to have to take it for a little while, a couple weeks maybe, to really start noticing the benefits, and you're going to have to take it in significant amounts. So at least 1 or 2 servings a day. Some people do 3 servings a day, but I feel like if you only do 1 a day, it's going to kind of go to supporting the rest of your body and not so much supporting your hair. So I would definitely recommend taking a couple servings a day of collagen. And then the next thing would be bone broth. I take bone broth twice a day, and the reason why bone broth and collagen have some similar amino acids, but bone broth especially is amazing because it also contains some minerals which kind of get extracted from the bones when, you know, through the cooking process. So bone broth specifically is my favorite. It's also, I find that it tastes like the company that I get, it tastes really good, so I could throw it in a smoothie or something, and just, it's an easy way to get it in. So again, Ancient Nutrition, which is sold on the Dr. Axe site, has amazing bone broth flavors, and my favorite would be apple cinnamon. It's the best. You can also get savory bone broth from the site as well. In that case, savory herb would be my favorite, and I throw it in like when I'm cooking rice or something. It kind of acts like a chicken stock or a bouillon cube, but it's just so beneficial and so good for your health and heals your gut, and really helps with your hair, skin, and nails and joints and everything. So yeah, bone broth is amazing. Again, you can use my discount code for that, and again, I don't get commission. It's just for you guys. But there's lots of companies you can also get bone broth from if you like. I just find that Dr. Axe company has the most affordable for what you're getting. But yeah, so collagen, bone broth, those kind of, they have some similar properties, but like I said, bone broth has a lot more minerals and stuff in it. So I kind of, you know, like getting both in my diet. So now in terms of mineral or vitamins, I already talked about minerals, sorry. The biggest thing you want to make sure you're supplementing with, everyone should be taking a good quality multivitamin. My favorite right now are either Tim or Tad Plus from Genestra. They're so well-rounded, but they also contain some glandulars that can really help support your adrenals and all of that, and so you're kind of getting like good quality iron and stuff in there. So just take a look at them. I will leave them in the description box below if I can find the links, and you can look into that. But either way, just taking some type of good quality multivitamin is going to really help your hair, but especially a B complex. Your hair has needs a lot of B vitamins, especially biotin you can take. Usually if you buy a B complex, it has biotin in it, but the amounts are not that high. So usually I would take a B complex and then supplement on top with biotin. So look into that. I don't have a favorite, you know, biotin brand or B complex brand, so go and do your own research, find something that you like. I will leave my personal favorite in the description box below, of course, but do your own research, find what works best for you, and just make sure the ingredient list is really good. But again, follow the directions on the bottle. So B complex, you should take a multivitamin, also take a B complex, and then also add in biotin if you're trying to really support your hair. The thing with B vitamins is that they are water soluble. So if you take B vitamins, you pee them out, whatever's left, and then you have to replenish every day. So if you're not taking B complex every day, you'll probably be deficient in B vitamins, and that really affects your hair. So your probiotics in your gut are supposed to be kind of producing and making B vitamins, but if you have bad gut health or low probiotics, like a really poor microbiome, if you've ever had antibiotics in your lifetime, your microbiome is going to be very weak, very small, and you're not going to be producing those B vitamins in high enough quantities. So that's where a B complex supplement comes in, and they are fairly inexpensive. They're not too crazy priced. So I always do a multivitamin with a B complex and then biotin on the side, and I find that that really helps. And then there's a couple other things you can, you know, look into adding in. There, you can add in some carotene or beta carotene, but keep in mind that if you take too much vitamin A, that it can actually, you know, create balding. So just make sure that you only are taking beta carotene if you are deficient in it. You get them obviously through anything orange like carrots and peppers. If you're eating plenty of that, you should be okay. But if you find that your diet is lacking in a lot of fresh fruits and veggies, especially colorful ones, then maybe supplement with some beta carotene. But of course, supplements do not replace a good diet. So everything I'm saying obviously comes with a really good diet. So to have a good diet and then supplement on the side if you feel like you need it. But those are just some supplements. There are loads more you guys can take. I'm not going to get into all of them because each of them kind of is related to a specific problem, deficiency, or disease. And like I said, if I don't know you, I can't tell you what that is. So these supplements that I mentioned are more of just like an overall and broad, you know, range of supplements that you can take that should be okay for everyone. And a lot of these I give to my children too. Like I'll do bone broth and collagen and the calcium, magnesium, and zinc for my kids. And I also do a multivitamin. And that way they're just getting, you know, like a good, well-rounded, you know, amount of nutrients. But definitely you could get a hair mineral analysis test done, and that will tell you specifically what you're deficient in. You could also see a naturopath or a doctor, and they can kind of help you and tell you what's going on. So everything I mentioned in this video should, like I said, not replace a good diet, and you should also consult your doctor if you have any questions or concerns about any products or dosages, etc. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it made sense to you and it wasn't all over the place. I'm gonna end the video here and just say, if you liked it and you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button down below, give the video a thumbs up, and yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye.